Hey guys, I'm Corsair here. Welcome to a $450 gaming PC. Now let's get into this with the CPU. The CPU I chose the AMD FX4300. Now this is a 3.8 GHz quad-core CPU from AMD with 4 GHz turbo. This CPU is really good for gaming. The latest titles like Battlefield 4 and Assassin's Creed 4 recommends a quad-core CPU. The CPU competes with the i3 in gaming. They are about the same, but narrating the CPU is a step or steps ahead of the i3. Moreover, the i3 costs like $30 more expensive than the FX4300. Okay, for the motherboard shows the Asus M5A78LM-LX. Now this is not the greatest motherboard in the world, so keep your expectations low, but it's still good enough for a budget and PC build. It has 6 USB ports and 2 RAM slots, by which you can upgrade up to 16 GB of RAM. Now that is a lot for a cheap motherboard like this. Okay, for the RAM I chose the G-Skill 4 GB of RAM. The price of RAM has gone up a lot, so I could not list 8 GB of RAM in this build, but since it's a budget and PC build, 4 GB will do fine. In the future you can upgrade to 8 GB of RAM. Okay, for the graphics card I chose the Sapphire Radeon R9 270. Now this is a really cool graphics card. It can handle any game without any issues. It can play the heavy demanding games like Battlefield 4 and Crisis 2 at 1080p at high settings, and games a little less demanding it can play at maxed out settings. Okay, now I think this is the best budget friendly graphics card. I mean, let's be honest, you know that you cannot buy a GPU for the money that will perform as good as this does. You can also overclock this graphics card. It provides great cooling since it's made from AMD. Okay, for the hard drive shows the WD 500 GB of hard drive. Now this is a typical 500 GB hard drive, but it's more dependable since it's made from Western Digital. Yeah, 500 GB is enough for budget and PC build. You can later upgrade to 1 TB or more in the future. Okay, for the power supply choose the Corsair CX-500. Now this is a really great power supply. It is more dependable than other power supplies. Corsair makes great power supply. Okay, the biggest thing is it's on sale for only $30. Now that's the great deal. It might be off soon, so grab it now. Okay, for the case I chose the NZXT Source 210. Now this is a mid-tower ATX case. This is a really great case. It looks really good in my opinion and comes at an attractive price, and it also offers great airflow. Okay, for the DVD drive I chose the Asus DVD drive. Okay, nothing much to say about this. This is really cool and great DVD drive. It will get your job done. So yeah, there you go, $450 gaming PC.